Our second card in the major arcana is the Magician card. The Magician represents Mercury, ultimately, so it's not defined to one zodiac or another. It's a card of both Gemini and Virgo, as Mercury is the ruler of both. At its highest good, the meaning of the card facing upright, so showing you your true vitality. The Magician calls in manifestation, self-control, to see the situation and all of its players more clearly and fully, so that way you have more confidence, and the ability to take action and transform is there within ourselves. When the card is reversed, it shows our inner, most vulnerability. The Magician reflects a scattered thought process or charismatic person that is using it for manipulation features. It's drained energy and signifying that it's not a time to change because right now you're all over the place. The Hebrew letter associated with the Magician is Bet, the second letter in the alphabet, the Hebrew alphabet. Its meaning specifically is at or with. This is really important because Bet, as it pertains to Hebrew, means with the oral tradition of the Torah and the written tradition of the Torah. However, the Magician also means with, because it is the true definition of as above, so below. You'll notice the Magician's wand is pointed upward, connecting himself to the universe, as he basically becomes like a conduit, a lightning rod of life's energy. He's bringing the reality that he gets from spirit, those ideas, those manifestations, those emotions, he brings them into reality. We can do the same when we create something valuable outside of ourselves. His other hand is pointing downward to the earth. That shows his connection to the earth, to nature. He's grounding his energy because he has so much coming from above that he needs to stay grounded in our soil. Simply put, the Magician makes magic. He has all the tools he needs right in front of him, with all the suits present: pentacles, cups, swords, and wands. Each suit pictured represents a different element. He is the teacher, as he is studied, but he is also a wise man as he's experienced. Some even say the Magician is the Fool on the next level. When we look at the Fool card as it pertains to the Magician, we notice the Fool has a sack that he carries over his shoulder. If we look at the Magician's card, he has a sack opened up, but now all of those items that were in the Fool's bag are now out to be displayed. The Magician holds his wand tightly and with great purpose towards the sky because he knows how powerful it is. He is no longer the fool slinging it over his back. Now he knows his true power within himself. Ultimately, with his forcefulness to the sky, he now knows how powerful this tool is for his psychic connection to spirit. The affinity sign above him shows us the Magician is full of infinite possibilities. The word inspiration originally meant to be filled with holy breath, and it's actually derived from the word spirit. Kind of like when you have so much you could burst, right? So much love, so much excitement, and it's just filling up inside of you and you can burst. You are filled with that energy. You are now the conduit of that energy and you need to release it. So likewise, the Magician is a conduit of the universe down into the world. As above, so below. He represents meditation, consciousness, concentration, the subconscious. The belt he wears is even a snake biting its own tails, which represents the power to self-heal. Roses fall from above him like gifts from the universe. But also as he points down, you notice he grows flowers as well, because he can take those gifts from spirit, that emotion, that energy, and turn it into creativity and create something new. As seedlings don't grow without care, the Magician knows he needs to help to work it grow, to manifest them. Our manifestations always take work, but ultimately they're a gift of roses from above. That's why when I look at the Magician card and I think of an herb, I think of rose. Rose is infinite in possibilities and ways that we can work with it. Rose is a representation of the feminine, of Venus, of water. Water, as we remember, as it pertains to emotion, is very important when we think of Rose and the magician. The roses come down, so all of that emotion comes down from spirit. All those ideas come down, but we still have to stay grounded. Rose has infinite possibilities, as you recall, and we can really create medicinal magic. It helps us stay emotionally grounded while also aligning our bodies with the highest good and really our most vitality. Rose can be worked with to make scrubs, toners, teas, tinctures, glycerites, scents, so like perfumes, hydrosols, lotions, baths, spells, natural dyes, yoni steams, elixirs, flower essences, mocktails, essential oils, salad toppings, syrups, anything to cook with. Really, Rose has infinite possibilities, just as the magician was infinite with possibilities. Rose is an astringent, so it's anti-wrinkle and it tightens your skin. Rose has an affinity for emotions and mood, obviously, because it's a water herb. And it's really going to help boost your spirits. Specific forms as it relates to grief and stress. It is a tonic herb, so it will also tonify the heart. It is anti-diabetic, anti-anxiety. It helps with hypertension. It's anti-inflammatory. Really, it's just great and a really magical herb with infinite possibilities. From a magical perspective, Rose will help with spells of love, lust, divination, psychic connection, protection, healing. Think of all the properties it can do medicinally. It can also help with magically. So next time you're looking to get creative or maybe ground all of those emotions that you're feeling, reach for Rose or go ahead and reflect on the magician card.